I saw a woman stabbing a mother and child. I saw the knife covered in blood. I saw violent motions towards a mother and her child.
Oh, what a dreadful case this is. Welcome back to Court TV Live. I'm Julie Grant. We're in Cleveland, Ohio for day number 2 of the toddler stabbed homicide case. The question isn't whether the defendant did the stabbing. She did, and her legal team acknowledges that. The question is her sanity at the time. Was she sane or was she legally insane? That's going to be the question for this jury. Again, this is a jury trial before the Honorable John Russo. He is the judge running this trial, and what a great trial he's running. We're in day number 2 and witness number 13 already. So the trial is moving along quite well with arguably the most important witness on the stand right now. And that's Julian's mom, Margo Woods. She's also a victim. There's an attempted homicide charge that pertains to her, as she was also stabbed, just not nearly as bad as her son. Let's go in and listen to the mother of little Julian.
My son Julian, he would have been 4. And my daughter Amelia, who's a 1.5 years.
Okay. And ma'am, when was Julian's birthday?
October 29th, 2020.
And his initials would be JW?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So, ma'am, are you employed outside the home?
I am not.
Okay. Were you ever employed outside the home?
No.
All right. And suffice it to say that on June 3rd of 2024, had you just had Amelia?
Yes.
And is it fair to say that your mom lives with you?
She does.
All right. And what's her name?
Nazra Hernandez.
And so did you decide to go shopping that day?
I did.
All right. So what kind of shopping were you going to do?
Oh, we were going to buy food for dinner that day.
All right. And so what did you decide to do?
When we went to the store?
Yes. Who decided who was going to the store?
So we were all going to go to the store. My mom, my daughter, Julian, and myself.
Okay.
But my daughter fell asleep, and my mom said, let's not wake her. So it ended up just being Julian and I going.
All right. And so what store did
Giant Eagle.
Sorry. That's all right. And where is Giant Eagle located?
It's in North Olmsted, Ohio.
All right. In Cuyahoga County?
Yes, ma'am.
And in the state of Ohio?
Yes.
All right. And is that Giant Eagle known to a lot of folks in North Olmsted as being the water tower Giant Eagle?
It is.
Okay. All right. So if you could be so kind to tell us, how did you get there?
I drove.
Okay. What kind of car do you have, ma'am?
We have a Kia Carnival. It's a silver minivan.
All right. And so who then actually went to Giant Eagle that day?
Myself and Julian.
All right. So you drove to this Giant Eagle water town. And tell me what you did when you went to the grocery store.
So we got there, we parked, I put them in the cart. And usually around that time they have flower baskets outside. So he helped me pick up some flower baskets. And we went inside, bought some candies and things, and we did groceries. And then we went to the self-checkout.
All right. And was Julian in the little seat area?
Yes, he remained seated in the car seat area, or not the buggy area, the seat. Yes.
Yeah. The grocery cart.
Yes.
Okay. And did you put or bring with you some type of blanket in the car seat before in the cart so he could sit on it?
No.
Okay? So, you said you indicated you did a self-checkout?
I did.
All right. Did you have any issues with that?
I did.
Okay. And as a result of that, did you call for some assistance?
I did.
All right. And so did folks help you with that?
She did. She came over. I ended up having to use a card instead of the bill because she said the bill reader sometimes messes up.
All right. So you had to use a credit card instead of cash,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Those machines are very sensitive.
Correct.
So you packed up your own groceries,
Yes.
put them in a cart,
Yes.
and did you walk out of the store
I did.
pushing your cart?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so when you were in the store, Mrs. Wood, did you notice anything strange?
No.
Did you notice anybody accost you or say anything to you or acknowledge you? Anything of that sort?
No.
So you continued to push your cart out of the store.
Yes.
And before you left the store, Mrs. Wood, did you notice anyone by you? Did you see anybody? Did anybody talk to you?
No.
Okay, that's interesting. I think many of us were waiting to hear those answers from this grieving mother because we know the surveillance video shows her swerving her shopping cart to avoid Bionca Ellis. Bionca Ellis is walking right toward her and Julian when they were going to exit the store, and she swerves to miss her, keeps on going. And so for any of you wondering if she saw the knife in her hand, I think this answer tells us that obviously she didn't see it. This is so unfortunate. We're going to hit a break. When we come back, we'll hear more from Margo Woods about what happened the day that her little Julian was stabbed to death.
My two best friends were just murdered.
Join me for a Court TV true crime series where we take you from the crime scene to the courtroom.
Donna Adelson hates every piece of grass that Dave Martell ever walked on.
It's something that'll haunt all of us forever.
It always seemed like he was covering or deceiving.
This was a whole different level.
Victim to Verdict with Ted Rowlands. New episodes Saturday night, 8 Eastern and Pacific.
Only on Court TV.
I'm at North Olmsted, Ohio, Giant Eagle. Someone just stabbed a kid and a lady in the parking lot.
Screams in the parking lot as we were parking or walking to our car, and we saw the kid.
Welcome back to Court TV Live. We have victim Margo Woods on the witness stand right now. So she was a stabbing victim on that dreadful day, June the 3rd of 2024. Fortunately, she survived, but her son Julian did not. He is deceased after that brutal stabbing incident. That is in question. And what's in question about it is not who carried it out, but the state of mind of the person who carried it out. Let's go back in to the courtroom and listen to more from Margo Woods.
I saw her coming, walking towards us, and I noticed she had a knife in her hand. And I said, "Oh no, Julian." So I had the car, I stood in front of the end of the cart, and I was trying to push him back he was still sitting in the cart. And she stabbed the back of the trunk of a car, and I got scared. But when I was pushing the car back, it fell over. And then she came at me. I'm sorry.
Take your time.
She came at me.
Mrs. Wood, just breathe.
Okay.
Some water
water there for you too.
But I moved. And she stabbed him in the side of his face. And then she stabbed me.
Take a minute. I'm going to ask a question. Some Kleenex to the left of you if you need a minute. Would you take a sip of water and then I'll have her ask you another question. It's open. Ms. Frawley?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
So, Miss Wood, when she stabbed you, what did you do or what did you say?
I didn't say anything. I was just... I couldn't believe this was happening. It was so fast. I was just trying to, so she wouldn't hurt it.
And what happened next?
And then she stood up and stabbed him in the back. And he was crying. He was crying.
After she stabbed him in the back, what did she do next?
She just walked away. Like nothing. She just walked away.
And, ma'am, what did you do?
I went to go grab him out of the cart. Because he was on his side, and I went to go and I held him. And I just felt blood on my hands. And I said, Julian, Julian, are you okay? And then blood came out the side of his mouth.
Take a minute. I'm going to have the prosecutor ask you another question. Go ahead, take a minute. I'll just take some water again. Take your time. Need some more Kleenex? Okay. Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mrs. Wood, once you were experiencing this with Julian, were you calling for help?
Yes.
And were you in fact screaming for help?
Yes.
Did folks start to come around you?
They did.
And did there come a point in time that somebody came by and took Julian and tried to help Julian?
Yes.
Did she indicate at the time she was a nurse?
She did.
Okay. And did other folks come and surround you and try to help you as well?
Yes.
And ma'am, where were you stabbed?
On the top of my right shoulder.
All right.
Oh my gosh, doesn't this just make you want to cry for her, listening to this mother? Who would have thought after picking out flowers with her son just minutes before this, that then she and her son would both be stabbed? Let's bring in our legal analyst, attorney Matt Roberts. Matt, I want to get some thoughts from you, please, on this grieving mother's awful testimony.
Well, it's absolutely heartbreaking. It just the emotion, you can hear it there. I'm sure the jury can see it. It's just devastating, and it really just highlights as you were pointing out, the we wanted to hear the answer to that question. Did she see the defendant beforehand? The monotony of what we do in our everyday lives and the encounters we have with people, and we don't notice those things. And I'm sure that's a moment that she's relived time and time again, looking back at this to say, why didn't I see something? Why didn't I do something sooner? And it's just because it's just part of our everyday lives. And that, again, is the real challenge in this case for the defense to handle. The jury is going to put themselves in this woman's position. They've all been to grocery stores. They've all been in this situation, whether they have kids or not, to be thrust into this situation and then to be asked to potentially say that this woman is not guilty because of her mental illness is going to be just a tremendous uphill battle for the defense.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that, Matt. Tell us a little bit more why you think it may be tough for the defense.
Well, just simply because the jury is going to be, this happens where every one of them has been. Everybody can sympathize with having gone to the grocery store, again, whether you have kids or not. Everybody will be in that situation, and then they are being asked to say potentially that this person is not guilty. They don't necessarily understand what that means, but they know saying not guilty means that the person, is not responsible for what they did. In Michigan, we have an alternative alternative verdict, I should say, that's guilty but mentally ill. And if something like that is available to the jury, I would think that's the way they're going to be leaning, because, again, they just don't want to be in that situation where they potentially think they played a role in this woman getting back out on the streets, whether it's immediately or after a period of hospitalization. So a real challenge here for this jury, but that would be the concern for the defense. And if the defense does anything on cross-examination other than get up and say, I'm sorry for your loss, it's criminal malpractice.
Yeah, you're so right, Matt. And I have an answer for you. They're not going to cross her. I'm just getting word on that, so good deal.